Why was Rome founded by a wolf, the myth that built an empire? Over 2,700 years ago, a city was born from a myth. A city that would conquer the known world. But it didn't start with an emperor. It started with a wolf. Why was Rome founded by a wolf? And how did a story so wild become the origin of the greatest empire in history? The legend. According to legend, Rome began not with a king, but with twins, Romulus and Remus. Their mother, a priestess named Rhea Silvia. Their father, the god of war, Mars. Yes, really. Fearing their power, a jealous king ordered them killed at birth. But instead of dying, they were placed in a basket and set adrift on the Tiber River. The river carried them to safety. They washed ashore near the Palatine Hill, where Rome would one day rise. And there, they were found, not by a human, but by a she-wolf. She took them in, nursed them, protected them. Later, a shepherd found them and raised them as his own. When they grew up, they vowed to build a city where they were saved. But they argued over where, and in the fight, Romulus killed Remus. And so, in 753 BC, Romulus founded a city on the Palatine Hill and named it Rome. Myth versus history. So, did a wolf really raise the founders of Rome? Probably not. But myths are never just stories. They're messages, wrapped in drama. The wolf wasn't just a random animal. In ancient Italy, wolves were symbols of strength, survival, and divine protection. The Romans wanted people to believe their city was chosen by the gods, a city with divine blood and wild resilience. But history tells a different, yet equally fascinating story. Long before Romulus, this area was home to pastoral tribes, the Latins. They settled on hills near the Tiber River because it was safe from floods and perfect for trade. Rome began as a small village of huts on the Palatine Hill, one of 7 hills. Its location was strategic, near a natural river crossing, close to salt flats, a valuable resource, between Etruscans to the north and Greeks to the south. So while the wolf story captured imaginations, the real reason Rome existed: geography, trade, and timing. Why the myth mattered. But don't underestimate the power of a good story. The Romans used the myth of the wolf to build their identity. They put the Capitoline wolf in temples. They told the story to soldiers, senators, and sons. It said, "We are tough, we are survivors, we were raised by the wild, and we will conquer the world." And they did. From a village on a hill, Rome became a republic, then an empire that ruled 60 million people, from Britain to Egypt, from Spain to Syria. And at the heart of it all, a story of twins and a wolf. So was Rome really founded by a wolf? Not literally, but in spirit? Absolutely. The myth gave Rome its soul, a story of survival, destiny, and raw power, just like the wolf that started it all. Subscribe for more city origins. If you want to know how Tokyo rose from a fishing village, or why Istanbul changed empires 3 times, smash that subscribe button, because every city has a secret origin, and we're uncovering them all. Comment below, which city's origin story should I tell next? Athens, Cairo, Mexico City? Let me know. Next video, how a volcano created Naples.